way too damn loud. I need that to be way softer. There it is. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Welcome to it. Welcome to the stream for Tuesday, the 26th of February. Just a Tuesday. I have nothing special to say about it. Just a Tuesday. Well, on this Tuesday, we're going to be doing some harvesting. Harvesting some canola and some corn. In that order. Sounds like a plan to me. Hope it sounds like a plan to everybody. And we're off. So I just picked field 3 here. It's the default field that you own when you get this map, which is the new aggravation map. Terribly exciting. Take a look at the New Holland and CR1090. You get a couple of them on this map, conveniently parked right next to each other. I also have a truck back there in case anybody wants to hop on and do some unloading for me. It would be greatly appreciated. A little tight back here to be turning around in a combine, but we will get her done. Maybe. Maybe not. May take some doing here. Not quite used to having track IR at my disposal for farming sim. Just haven't had it long enough, I guess. Get some cruise control going here. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. A little better anyway. Seems almost impossible from that view to get the combine lined up right so I don't miss any crops. Looks like I pulled it off this time. Oh ho ho ho! What do you know? I had to say something. So there's the truck we brought over when we need to unload the combine. So harvesting canola, if you look in the upper left, we're at 19% at this point. See if we can't get going a little quicker. Looks like I might have to go back and clean up a little bit when we're done. Damn. Caught the fence again. Starting to think maybe it's impossible not to back here. I think what we're going to do is reattack this, and let's put a headland in here. Give us a little bit of working room. What do you say? In case you don't know, a headland is a strip all the way around the field. In situations where there's telephone poles, utility poles, fences, trees, close to the field, it gives you a little bit more room to work with. I know when I first started Farming Simulator, I really didn't have a clue what a headland was, or what a ridge marker was. I knew what a combine was. When you grow up in the middle of America, surrounded by cows and cornfields and wheat, and every time you drive more than 20 miles, that's what you see. You figure out what a combine and a harvester is pretty rapidly. Did I just miss a spot? Ah, darn it. So if you have a trick for lining up the combine so that you don't lose crops off the side, let me know what it is. And other than third person, that's a given. I just don't like third person view. But if you have a trick, I am all ears. I would definitely like to know. Yep. Okay, there we go. Made sure the header was as far down as it could be. Because why not? All right. So I was watching the news and saw that President Trump is off to talk to Kim Jong-un about denuclearization. I really hope that they can see eye to eye. I don't know that I'd have a lot of faith in Kim Jong-un at this point. But I sure am glad someone's talking to him and trying to make some headway. Because I think if we just left Kim Jong-un to his own devices, probably end badly. I think that's a fair assessment of that situation. I don't know who was crazier, Kim Jong-un, his father, or his father. They're all kind of crazy. And they have nuclear weapons. That's really what bothers me. I think that's really what bothers the president, too. It's just a hunch. Could be on something. Oh, nice. A challenge. I get to work around a utility pole conveniently placed in the middle of my field. Oh, I knew that was coming. I knew it. Damn. One of these days I'll get this. Possibly. Okay, I think that's enough on the headland issue. I think now we can just go back to working our way north and south. Now this is going to be interesting because we have these poles here to deal with. Let's see. At least we have some space around them. Now, let's see if we can't squeeze by this pole here. Oh, did you see that? That was a thing of beauty. Oops. Oops. Almost drove into the pole. That would have been bad. Yeah, this is, well, okay, we can clip through the poles. Wish I would have known that a couple minutes ago. Jeez. Okay, mental note, everybody. Apparently you can clip through the utility poles. Comes in mighty handy, don't it? Never seen poles that have holes in them like that. Wow. That messed up my neat field, for sure. Oh well. Definitely going to have some cleaning up to do. That is for sure. Try to make life a little easier for myself here and straighten this one out. So the server's up. It's Zodiac's farm, I believe, is what I called it. You're more than welcome to hop in. There's a truck over there. If you want to drive that and unload the combine, you're more than welcome. We'll pretend that I don't know you can clip through them. And at this point, we'll just roll with that, because it's more of a challenge that way. It's all on the way you look at things. Oh. I've got to imagine if you're a farmer and this happens, where you only have one row left and it fits beautifully in the header, you've got to be loving life at that moment. Well, nope, not leaving that. Nope. Got to go back and get that, I think. Can't let that slide. Oh, I will say it's much easier in third person to control things like that, but I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. All right, well, it looks like we just got this one last row to go, and then we can unload to the truck and decide where we're going to take it. I think at this point, canola, I'm not sure what we need for livestock, but I have plans on grabbing some livestock. So the canola and the corn, I think, are going to go to those ends. And we're at 80% full, so we should be able to get this field. No problem at all. Excuse me. So I'm going to divert over here and clean up some of these scraps that I missed. How negligent of me. All right, get back on task. Money went out the window and love went out the door. Sounds like a divorce to me. Just saying. So I'm thinking about getting Farm Sim 19 at this point. Because, well, it's 2019. What are your thoughts? Should I get it? Should I not get it? Should I just be happy with Farm Sim 17? I would like to know. Because I'm kind of on the fence at this point. I feel like Farm Sim 19 is worth it, but I also feel like I haven't gotten everything I want to get out of Farm Sim 17 yet. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. May I'll just have to take the dive. Get Farm Sim 19 called a stream expense. We'll write it off. Not that I'm really going to, but sounds good. Love went out the door. And we're going to bring the header up. And we are going to turn it off so that I can speed up and get to the truck to unload. Let's go ahead and pipe out. So it is on that side. Oh, I can see it from the cab. That works. I gotta say I like that. I'm going to guess if I put this header just about up to the okay, well, maybe not that close. Just about up to the truck, that should allow for the pipe to go directly over the truck. And I think I was correct. All right. That's good. Is that what canola is supposed to look like? Yeah, I wouldn't know. Oh, well, I did a horrible job of parking, didn't I? Let's try and spread this out here a bit. I don't even know what I hit there. Weird. Okay. Moving on. Okay, track IR. We're working. We're working. We're off to the silos. Hopefully without tipping anything. Put it in the silos, or do I want to take it up to the horses, I wonder? Let's see here. What do I want to do? You know what? Let's take it up to the northwest, and maybe we'll get some cows. So that's what we'll do. Okay, cool. We can do that. That sounds like a plan. So we'll go right up here. Okay, I want to check up here and see if this is what I think it is. Because I'm thinking figure out where to put this. I don't think it's going to be back here, but I, of course, could be wrong. I often am. Yeah, I don't know where it goes. We'll have to figure it out. Huh. I wish I knew the livestock system better, you know? I also wish I knew why we just got hung up. Yeah, I don't know why we got hung up there. Weird. Okay, so... yeah. Okay, let's go out here. All right, for right now, I'm going to put it in the damn silos. And we can get it back out later. I'm going to have to figure out the livestock system. But for now, we can just work on getting supplies. Okay. We'll bring it down here to the silo farm. And dump it right down here. Yep. So these silos are for temporary storage. Your commodities drive over the unloading spot with a full trailer and unloaded contents. A symbol is displayed to the right as soon as you are in position to start unloading. To retrieve a commodity from storage, position the trailer below the pipe on the other side and activate it. The trailer will be loaded until it's full, until storage is empty. Okay, so that is in fact what we will do. And I believe this is the Flegel push trailer. So if I just keep going until the end of it is over the grate, I will get that unloading symbol right there. And tip side is back, so we'll go ahead and hit number 15 and we will unload. Then it is the push trailer. All right, so back to field 3, I guess, which, hello, it's right there. Well, let's do this. So now we'll take it, park it down by field 4. If I can get us there without destroying the truck. We'll put it over here by field 4 somewhere. How about we go over here in the area I mowed earlier and we'll just use this same as we did before as our staging area. All right. Okay, so field 4 is going to be up here to our left. And it's going to be corn that we are harvesting now. Let's just make sure it is ready to harvest. That is the only thing that I'm going to worry about right now, is that it's ready to be harvested. And we will start making a headland right about here. Man, that looks about right to me. All right, so here we go. Okay. This is how he gets her done. Or it's not ready to harvest. That could be the case. That very well could be the case. So it is still growing. It's not ready to be harvested. So in that case, I wonder what we will do. Anyone have any ideas? Any suggestions? Ready to harvest. Number 14 is ready to harvest. We can go purchase that one. That looks like an interesting field. Let's do that. Let's go down to 14 and purchase that one. Shit. Let's detach. $20. That's what I thought. Got it. All right. Cool. Detach is 20. I figured that out. Did I hit it though? I'm not exactly sure that's actually on there. Am I on the damn tractor? No, I'm not. Okay, good. Caught up on the rocks. All right, got that all hooked up. We're all set to go down to field 14. Okay. Let's see if we can clear these little markers here without too much drama. And...
Hi.
Oh, welcome, welcome. All right, down to field 14 we go. Not too far. I'll have to go back and grab the semi as well. Sorry, I cannot see the chat at the moment. But hello, I did hear you come in. If you want to join the server, drive a truck, harvest field, feel free. Pretty sure I can clip these little markers in the side of the road, but I don't want to find out the wrong way, the hard way that I was wrong. Yeah, looks like I can. Okay, good. Field 14 just ahead of us here on our left. I should have looked and seen what field 14 was. That would have been a decent idea. Alright, so here we are, field 14. Go over to the marker. Damn it. Sunflowers, 85%, and they are ready. Well, good. So, let's see. We certainly do not own the field. So, let's see if we cannot acquire the field. Ugh, there we go. 4. Purchase or farm field. Oh, let's see here. 12. Oh, nice. I didn't know what those were, so you learn something new every day. All right, let me see here. Huh. Okay. So, for some reason, that button isn't working. Do not know why. Weird. Let me see here. So everything's set up right. Huh. Strange. There we go. All right. So for the record, it's R. You know, in case you're wondering. Wow. That's a rather expensive field. Okay. So growth status 85%. I kind of feel bad about harvesting it, to be honest. It's only at 85%. Why don't we advance time? Because I have time on real time. Now, you know what? I want to mess with this real quick. Oh, I wish this would go a little faster. That would be ideal. I wish there was a way to advance it all the way through the night. Could have sworn there was. I'm probably wrong, though. Might have been a mod. The more I think about it, the more that seems really likely. Alright, I'm not going to wait anymore for the sunflowers. God, what do I need to harvest sunflowers? Is this what I even need to harvest sunflowers? Pretty sure. Pretty darn sure. Yeah, sunflowers. Okay, good. Always right. So, let's see. Field 14, we're going to mow a headland. So, first things first, let's get the header onto the combine. Got it. Now let's see if I can back out of here without taking the trailer with me. It seems to be an issue with this trailer, no matter how I do it. All right. Now let's see if we can't get a headland mode. Okay, so maybe they're not ready to be harvested. That's quite possible, I believe. Let's see here. 14 showing ready to harvest. That is field 14. We own it. Oh, I bet I need a different header. I bet that's it. I bet I need a different header. I need a different header. Well, guess what? We're going to have to go on a little trip. Okay, so let's set time back to normal so we can enjoy the beautiful sunset. That is beautiful, I must say. All right. So, we're going to bring the header up. We're going to turn the harvester off. And we are going to go circle back. And... oh, well, hey, that could be why the header was... not sitting on there, right? Maybe I put it on backwards. Anything's possible. Yeah, that worked a lot better, I have to say. That's definitely how it's supposed to be on there. I had it on there backwards. That's why it was not coming off right. Okay, well, I learned. I came, I saw, I conquered. Now I have to go back and get a different header. How the hell am I missing that? Clearly I am. But I mean how? Okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. So, let's see. We got to go to the store, which is way up top. We got to go pick up that header. The sunflower header for field 14. Field 14 is a long way from the shop when you can only do 25 miles an hour. I got it floored. This is as fast as we are going. So most of the games that I play, if you haven't guessed, are along the simulation line. Farming Sim, Euro Truck Sim, American Truck Sim, Flight Sim. A whole lot of Sims. I don't know. Always enjoyed them. Train Sim as well. I can't forget Train Sim. But ain't gonna happen. You know, my vote would be for just a smidge bigger roads on this map. Not a complaint. Just saying. Bigger road. It does give it kind of a quaint feel when you're in a huge combine driving down the road and you suddenly realize you're probably not going to make it past that car. Let's give it the old college try. Try not to smash it up in the process. Holy mackerel, we made it. Oh shit, I forgot this is the rear wheel steer. And I have a trailer in tow. Keep forgetting I'm driving a damn combine. I'm going to pick up a header trailer too. I'm going to leave this header trailer over here. All right. Unfold. Well. Aha. So if I can fold that one, I don't have to worry about a damn trailer. How convenient is that? Now, back to field 14. Let's get the harvester shut down. I don't want to drive down the road with it all opened up. Okay, there we go. Thing is huge. One of the things I like about Farming Simulator is that you really do feel the weight behind the tools and the implements and the trucks that that you drive. It's more than just driving a car down the road. You actually feel the momentum, the weight, the transfer of that weight. It's pretty impressive. Now, I should have checked this road before we left. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna end well. I gotta find a way to get back over to that road, which is right up here. Okay. Coming through. And down to field 14 we go if we don't take off the Zenmost. Is that the name of this map? Something like that. Neckmost? Zenmost? Neckmost? I don't know. I should probably know. That would be field 3 and 4 over there. That we just took care of. Now the canola is in the silo. And we're going down here for the sunflowers, which with any luck, we will be able to harvest. Even though they're only at 85%. Which I gotta say kind of sucks. And let's put the time back up to 1:20 while we're driving over there, just since we can. So cruise control's maxed out at 24, 25, I guess. All right. There we go. It's a little better. Felt like my head was up in the rafters there for a moment. All right, and let's go over here to the sunflower field number 14, and let's get a headland put in. First thing we got to do is get everything turned on. Okay, here we go. That's interesting. So it looks like quite a few of the sunflowers in this field have died. Don't know why, but they did. So what the hell is going on with this field now? Huh. That's strange. I don't know how that could even be the case. I have never seen that shit happen before in Farming Sim. At all. I might have to get 19 at this point. Shit. This crap wants to happen. It gives me a reason to go get the new one. Hell. So, let's see what happened to the rest of the frickin' field here. Because I feel like my purchase was, you know, maybe not the best purchase. If the whole fucking field's dead, it's probably not a good thing. Probably shouldn't be that way either. Let's find out what's up. Let me hop out and put one of these farmer's touch thingies down. Withered. Okay. I do not know how they got withered. Maybe because of the time scale. I have no idea. Plant withering. Let's turn that shit off. Alright. Good, good. Man, I'm short. The dead sunflower is tall. All right. So this whole field's going to be a loss then. So I'm going to have to plow it. Cool. All right, so let's go in the shop. And I need to get... Oh, wait a minute. No, I probably have one now that I think about it. Where are the challengers? That's the fertilizer. Oh, is that... Yeah, okay. Cool. Not what I need right now, but cool. Why am I looking down there? The views in some of these vehicles are a little strange. There, a little better, I guess. There we go. That's what I wanted, was one of the challengers. Now I need to find a cultivator seeder thing. I'm thinking that's what I'm looking for right there. I hope this thing also does the cultivating. Let's see. Is it just a sower? So I need seed and fertilizer for this one, and I also need a cultivator, I think. Let's find out. All right, so I need to plow, cultivate, so I wonder. We'll go with this one. Okay. So we're going to get this one. We'll go back. We'll go ahead and get our fertilizer and our seed. So we'll go with and a couple of these. Okay, so let's fold the sower back up. And you know what, let's just leave it here because we can come back and get it. And we'll head down to the shop. And that should be where our cultivator's at. That would be it right there. make sure I have the right attachment to pick this up. Let's find out. Now, this is hard to look backwards and do this crap. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Good, good. Let's see how big this thing is. Yeah, next one. All right. So the next road is where we're going. And I overshot that one too, now didn't I? We'll head down here again to field 14 so we can get it all cleared up. I feel like I've heard this song in the last, I don't know, 30 minutes. Maybe I had to change the radio station. Doesn't sound like a bad plan to me. All right. Unfold her, then lower down. Out the door. This is going to be tricky in through here. This little turn with that fence line right there. And the fact that this tractor does not want to pull this cultivator from a standstill at all. I might have to lift it up just to get the turn done. Yeah. Not the best tractor to be using for this cultivator. I can say that for sure. This is kind of tricky, I gotta say. This field has a weird edge geometry to it, that's for sure. Looks like this cultivator is just not quite strong enough, so I gotta get a running start at it and then put her down. Otherwise, we may not get anywhere. Am I up against something again? Looks like I might be. What am I caught on? Looks like I drug a tree down. That was awful nice of me. Okay, tractor, now why aren't you moving? Huh? Hang on a second. All right. Oh, this is stupid. This thing just does not want to move. So I'm going to have to turn back around here and come back at this stuff again. All right. All right, getting this headland taken care of, and then we can get to the rest of the field in here and get it all cultivated and ready to sow again. We got to fertilize it, seed it. We have a tool that does both of those at the same time. Hey, we found the train tracks. Train tracks come right up against the edge of the field. Hope a train doesn't come whizzing by. Do the trains even operate on multiplayer maps? I'm not sure if they do. Wow, look at this field. It's a really odd shape. Up a little hill. Made it. All right. Did I miss any? No. Wonderful. Implement's not all that wide at all. Really got to watch how far over we get when doing these headlands. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, most definitely. Good call. Glad that I decided to go back and catch that. This thing can get a little squirrely sometimes. I got to back up just a little bit more. Get a running start at it. Does the field hop over a little bit here? It does. The field's edge geometry is different. Can say that much for sure. Presents a nice challenge, I have to say that much. And in that regard, I like it. What in the world? Looks like we might have been on an incline there, and that caused the plow to stop wanting to pull. I don't know why it's doing this. Stupid. Yeah. See, if you have a mile an hour into it, you're fine with this tractor, but I think the problem is we're gonna have to go get a bigger tractor. And with these tracks, it certainly does not like this arrangement. So it looks like as long as I keep the crops about where that wiper arm is, it should be good. On the left side anyway. Don't know what I'm going to use on the right side yet. If I can even use the Challenger for much longer. Okay, this plow is starting to piss me off. I may have to go and get another tractor so we can finish this shit off. I'm in the back of the field, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the field and get back out to the road so I don't have to drive another tractor all the way back in here. Just to get this thing. See if I can't wing it around here and keep this thing going around these tight corners. Challenger can be a bit of a pain in the butt in the turns in that it is a 0-turn axis. It turns over itself. I love the tractor. It's one of my favorites. It's definitely different to drive. I'm pretty impressed with how well I'm keeping this edge line here. All right, we'll get back to the northwest corner of this field, and then I'm going to go and grab a new tractor, I think. Maybe a bit bigger. In fact, let me go and purchase it now before I drive up there. So we're going to have to go with a big old tractor. I don't know which way I want to go here. Reverse drive control. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All right, we'll get the Valtra S series, and that's what we'll use to finish up this field. I think that corner, I'm going to go back and redo. Yeah, yep. Let's go back and redo that real quick. And round that off. Because that does not work for me. Bam. Bit of a hill there. All right. Head up to the northwest corner of the field, and we'll go grab that other tractor. And the northwest part of the field, we're here. All right. So I am going to leave this bad boy right here. And we will bring the Challenger back up to the shop and switch it out for another tractor. Could have tabbed into it. Driving up there is much more fun. I need to get a second monitor. So I'll be able to see the chat. That was the end of that thought. I need to get a second monitor so I'll be able to see the chat. Because as a streamer, talking to chat's kind of important, I think. Not being able to see it is a bit of a drag. You know, coming from someone's perspective who doesn't or didn't stream a lot, it's kind of difficult to remember you're streaming and there are people watching as opposed to just playing a game, spending some time in Farm Sim. I have quite a few favorite streamers that I watch on a regular basis that inspired me to start this and do what I'm doing. Not that I will be able to live up to what they've created, nor would I want to do that. I think we all need to create our own path in life, not necessarily just follow others. I squeezed through there again. Oh! Had to say it. Had to say it. I was doing so well. And we are back here at the store to pick up our new tractor on the horse aggravation something nest map. I forget. I don't exactly remember. I guess that's what I forget means. So here's our new tractor that we could just simply tab into. And while we're over here, I'm going to bring the cedar cultivator over. I'm going to make a change really quickly to track IR and change the profile. Just because I want it to be a little quicker at this point. Oh, I have it on default. Okay. Okay, now we can go over to the other tractor over here, the Valtra S Series. Yeah, that's a little better. That moves a little more freely, I think. I definitely like that more. Now, where did we leave the cedar cultivator? Is that it right ahead of us? I believe it is going to be. It is. So this has reverse driving directions. One of the reasons that I got it is that you can do this. And forward becomes back and back becomes forward. And it's great. I love it. Especially with Track IR, it makes the backing up so much simpler. I can't even tell you. So much simpler. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change the driving direction again and go up here and fill this up, and then we'll take it out to the field and set it out there so that when we're done cultivating, or you know what, I could hire a worker to do that. I very well could. I'd have to drive get a tractor back out there, but I could do it. Okay, so I know I need to fill the tool. That's why I'm over here. It should be seeing this stuff. Oops, I hit one. Let's see. Oh, refill sower. There we go. Oh, I first need to unfold it. That's not going to work for me. That's so not working for me right now. Well, okie doke. So, to refill the sower, you must have it open. Live and learn. Okay, so let's do this. Go over here, unfold the sower. Now, the trick here is these disappear once you fill it. So I don't think we're going to need to worry about these big wings so much as uh-huh. All right. So we got a bunch of barley in there now. Now the question, oh, it takes solid fertilizer. Okay. Yeah, you got to use solid fertilizer. And the solid fertilizer is going to be behind us. Let's go. We can get around the little bastards. And we're folded. Now we can hopefully turn her around without doing too much damage here. Nice. So it looks like the fertilizer goes a lot farther than the seed does. Let's get a couple more seed while we're here. So they're the big ones. All right. No. What happened to refill sower? I must have overshot. There we go. Whoop. Let's try going forward. So, all right. So, all right. So we're going to use Proseed for putting down the actual seed once we do it. And it's a great little app. I haven't had that much of an opportunity to use it all that much. That was redundant. However, what I have seen of it worked really, really well, and I was pretty damn impressed with it, to be honest. Okay. Sorry, just figuring out what I'm doing here. Ah, damn it. I knew I took that too late. The second I took it. Shit. You know what just occurred to me? You know, I don't have a weight in front of this. I swear, of all this shit that I forget, I'm gonna have to put a decent weight on this. Hey, and this will upset you. I have to go back and get it. Some days are just like this, you know what I'm saying? It just never ends. So we'll run back and grab that weight. We can see it from here. And I can tell we need to wait because when I turn, it's pushing. It's not digging into the turn like it really should. We'll switch tools here. You'll find where they positioned our weight. There it is. And it looks like I am on the wrong side. Yes, I am. And see, that's why I know we need to wait. Right there. And see, watch how it doesn't dig into the turns. It just kind of floats through the turns. That means we need to wait. No way I'm going to be able to get this done without a wait. And that might have been a problem on the Challenger as well, now that I think about it. In fact, that could have been a lot of the problem with the Challengers. I just didn't have the weight. There we go. Now, you'll notice it turns a lot more accurately. It doesn't seem like it's pushing through the turns anymore. I still hit the fence. I mean, it didn't keep me from hitting the fence. But it sure feels a heck of a lot better. I'll tell you that. Yep, that's the way I need to turn, is right here. That is where I need to turn. Now see, this is opposed to the Challenger, makes it a little bit easier around these turns because it doesn't have the 0 turn radius. It's just front wheel drive steer. Treat it more like a semi. Give it a wide berth. And you'll pretty much be all right. Of course, we had to pick the one of the fields that's farthest away. Sorry, I'm scooting my chair up in case you're wondering what in the hell is going on. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm moving my chair up. Field 14 will be the next one on the left. You see in yellow our implements there starting to show up. And we'll kick cruise control off there momentarily. Here's all of our stuff. Wow. That should be about ready to harvest there. So, we'll go down here and we will dump this off. The plan, I think, is going to be leaving it in the corner of the field. That way I have easy enough access to it. And we'll go down here and get the cultivator. Yep. The fuck is it with this damn cultivator? I swear. This thing is horrible. It stops everything dead in its tracks. Alright, it is lowered. We are going. I can probably squeeze a little bit more to the right. Or not. There we go. This thing is just getting dug in. I don't like it. We're going to have to get a new one. Definitely going to have to get a new one. This thing is clearly a piece of doo-doo. Alright, so let's go find one that is super huge. 12 meters. There we go. I think that will probably... No, that one's even wider. And it's articulated, so it'll be a whole hell of a lot easier. 8.3, 10.2, 12, 14 and a half. All right. So I will go over there and hop in the Challenger and bring that one down. And I need to get a weight on this thing too. All right. So I'm going to put a 2400 on just because that's 1 ton. And I know we need at least 1 ton for the other implement. And I would assume... Where'd they put the weight? Where'd they put the weight? Oh, there it is. As I blow right by it. Nope, nope, it is facing the other way. Damn, okay. I thought it was facing the other way. Bummer. Drive around this thing. There we go. Sensitive. Can I not put a weight on it? I'm pretty sure I can. Maybe not. Okay. Cool. Works for me. All right, so we will go over and get that dealy bopper, the cultivator. There we go. Got that hooked up. Now, this should make things a little easier. A little quicker, too. Tight corners through here. Let's see, I'll go this way. See if we can't get through this way better. This has turned out to be quite a stream. Looks like we're about the 2-hour mark, a little more. I'm planning on streaming probably 2 or 3 hours a day. I might post other videos, tutorials, things of that nature. Probably be purchasing Farm Sim 19 soon, even though it's been out for a few months now. I'm excited to see what they've done with the graphics and how in-depth the livestock system is. And I'm planning on doing most of it online. Some of the grinding I will have to do offline because it's not the funnest to watch. And I know this. So, if I post a video as opposed to stream it, then I can speed things up. That's a decision I guess I'll have to make down the road here just a little bit. And here we are coming up to field 14. Oh, once again. Deja vu. And now we'll get this field cultivated. Alright, let's see if this other tractor is going to do any better with that. Because I think it probably will. I could also turn on four-wheel drive if I can remember how. Ah, damn it, that's the wrong thing. I gotta hook up to this thing over here. What am I thinking? Apparently I wasn't thinking there for a second. Shit happens. Stuff happens. Things happen. So when you change driving direction, forward is still forward, backward is still backward. It doesn't reverse itself like it normally would, which initially can be a bit confusing. But it simply swivels the seat around. Now let's check that the cultivator's lowered. It is lowered. I don't know what the deal is with these cultivators and why these tractors can't pull it. I've certainly done it before and never had a problem in the world with it. I don't know what bigger tractor we can get to remedy the issue. $257, $350, $384, $409. $517. Yeah, I think the Fent is definitely going to win this match. All right, so, well, you know what? Let me do something. I'm going to see if a helper can't accomplish that task. Jeez. There we go. Why is field detection failing, I wonder? Let's turn headland off. Okay, well, obviously that ain't gonna work. So in comes the Barrio. It's got to be able to do the damn job. Let's put a big-ass weight in the front of it. Let's make sure we can. I'm pretty damn sure we can. That weight over there should do it. I'm thinking that weight right there will do her. How are we going to get to it is the question. Kind of a tricky spot there. Alright, so off with this tractor, which is certainly one of the most capable tractors out on the farm, for sure. I don't think there's another 500 horsepower tractor unless you go Big Bud DLC or something like that, but I mean, those are ungodly huge machines that, unless you had a super humongous farm, you wouldn't really need. And for the sake of streaming, I did cheat a little bit on the money, as you can see, so that I could you know, have some liberties and be able to get the larger machines. Because in looking at the map, it has some fairly large fields, and when streaming, I certainly don't want to take up the most time I possibly can just harvesting a field. So using a larger implements and larger tractors made sense. And still does, quite frankly. I feel like we've been on this drive before. Maybe 5 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. Today's been a lot of shuttling back and forth and figuring out what tractor can take what implement. That's always fun. Alright, I'm going to have to move that tractor, oops, without running into this tractor. I got a bunch of crap in here, huh? Alright, great, got it. Okay, so I also think there's probably not quite enough weight on this tractor. I think that's definitely part of the issue, because that original weight that I picked up was not big enough. I didn't realize it wasn't a larger weight. That was my error. And this reverse dive, the whole damn steering wheel comes off. That's cool. And reattaches to the back. What the? Modular design. And there we go. All right, this should go so much better than before. Thank goodness. And I can scoot over quite a bit. Quite a ways. This is wide. All right, so this is a lot easier. Live and learn. I probably should have spent more time preparing, but life is a learning process, right? So why shouldn't streaming be a learning process? Still kind of hard to control that. Feels like the front wheels aren't quite digging in. Maybe it's just me. Could just be me. Well, darn it, I missed some. Oh well, have to go back and get it. Let's see if I can clip this pole. I don't. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, cool. Well, that would have made life easier if I knew these things ahead of time, I think. So, we're just going to pretend that pole never existed. And drive right through it. Alright, so we're still making our way around the edge of this field, and I think at this point we're going to try and straighten off this end. Nope, that ain't going to work. I say we just keep making a headland. As messed up as the headland looks at this point, well, not too bad. Not too bad. Barely, but we cleared it. Alright, and we'll make our way back here to the west side of the field. I think we'll just keep working our way back and forth. And then after that, well, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if I can use, oh, nope. I was going to use Proceed, but that's not for this one. That's for the, Cedar. All right. Well, it looks like it's getting back to, well, first thing in the morning in the game. But about 2:45 in the afternoon for me, and I gotta go get something to eat here soon. So I think what I'm gonna do is save the game after I get back down to this other row. We'll call that a day. A very eventful day at that. And I look forward to seeing you all back here tomorrow, roughly the same time, same exact place, whether it's Twitch, Mixer, or YouTube. This is Zodiac saying at the end of the row, I'm gonna go for now. Well, I think that about wraps it up for today. Let me hop back in the cab. Get things finished off here. And we'll fold the cultivator up here. Well, if you have any questions or comments, whether it's via Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer, feel free to leave them for me, and I will do my best to answer them in a timely manner. And I will see you back here tomorrow.